Hello YouTube. Today we're working on this Ford Escape. For this you'll need a 3/8 socket and socket wrench. Ideally you'll have a 13mm in there, along with a hammer or mallet, flathead screwdriver, a torque wrench capable of doing 20 to 17 pound-feet, the gasket itself, and a few quarts of 80W90 along with an oil pan. Let's get started. Now I did already drop the spare tire. You can see the winch there. If you pop up here, there is a keyway. You can use your spare tire tool or spare tire jack. However, this vehicle does not appear to have it, so I just used a flathead screwdriver and I was able to just turn the mechanism pretty easily. So hopefully it's that easy for you. It did come loose pretty easily. And then we just let the spare tire down, and for right now I've just got it in the back seat here. Now we've got an oil pan. You can see just how bad it is. This is a 13, and we just break these loose. If you have it available, you can of course do it the easy way. And then I'm going to use a screwdriver, but you should use something else. And then there we go. Fluid really doesn't look that bad. Seemed like it was just the gasket that was doing it. Make sure to keep your oil pan there. Don't want to drip any oil anywhere. We'll go ahead and let it drain out, and then we'll clean this up. We've now got the diff off. You can break this loose. Probably on the car a bit easier. But we're going to be making a mess, so try to contain it. Ooh. It's actually not that bad. There's very little flakes. This is probably the factory fluid. This is where the brake clean comes in. Have some towels ready. Don't breathe this stuff. This is going to be a very messy job, so be aware of that going in. Hey, have you guys noticed I have a super clean hat? They actually gave me this. And I actually started buying it after that. So, is that an endorsement? Up to you. Look at that, it's an actual Dana cover. It's probably like a Dana 25 or something. I'm using this really soft, this is actually brass, it's just got a lot of dirt on it. Now, if you had access to a parts cleaner, that would be great right about now, instead of getting your whole bench dirty. Run through a couple bottles of cleaner. And there is our finished product. We'll do the same thing now to this surface. we go. That was about 10 minutes with some super clean, some brake cleaner, and the wire wheel. Be sure to use brass, something that's not going to gouge that. Okay, it's been about an hour, and what I'm going to be using for the gasket is Permatex Black. Black is oil resistant, so we'll just go ahead and apply a bead directly on to the differential case. Kind of looping around the wait for that diesel to go by. I'm kind of looping around the threaded portions, making sure they're completely wrapped, surrounded. I actually wish I wouldn't have punctured this so wide. I could be a little bit more precise, but that's okay. We don't use here, we can always use next time. Oh, there's some oil there. Trying to have this as clean as possible. The cleaner it is, the better seal you'll get. Definitely install these by hand. Don't want to have any cross threading. Don't want to have any gummed up threads. It'll throw the torque numbers off. Now if you notice, I also have the fill plug there already out. I'm leaving it out to try to get some air into the differential. It should not take any pressure. If you feel any sort of resistance, just stop and go to the next one. And I'm going in a star pattern. As close as I can to a star pattern. I'm going to let it dry for an hour. I don't even want to touch this, if I'm honest. I'm worried about it. I'd rather it look like that and know that it's all in there than try to pull it and possibly pull out this little bit on this edge and stuff. So I'm going to let it set for an hour, and then I'm going to come back. We're going to torque it down. Okay, it has been probably closer to 2 hours, but that's okay. We're just going to torque everything to 17 pound-feet. Which, by the way, is really not a lot. In fact, I question the accuracy of this torque wrench at those kind of levels. And I think a inch-pound wrench, inch-pound torque wrench might be a better idea. Either way, we'll get it done. All right, it is now tomorrow. Hopefully you can tell it's tomorrow. I've cut the grass. Let's get you a good angle there. So, get you some of your favorite 80W90. And it should take about 1.5 quarts. Just till it comes out. Oh, there you go. That should be, I think it was 1.5 liters, which is probably about 1.5 quarts. So you'll need 2 quarts. Won't fit anymore. Nope. Now we take our fill plug and we just put it in, and again thread it by hand. And then we'll tighten it down to 20 pound-feet. There we go. Clean everything up, dispose of your oil, get your spare tire back on, give it a test drive. Hope this video helped you. Thanks for watching.